everybody.
Happy
Well,
Friday.
happy Friday on the Aquatic Morning Show, where the aquarists go to be in the know here in the Aquatic Morning Show. And yeah, definitely happy Friday. And I have not caught up on the never ending sleep deficit.
And why not?
Not caught up. Let's see, about 7 o'clock yesterday, Kenny sent me a message asking if I wanted to go live right after he was done because yesterday we didn't have James, we didn't have Fish Room Fever, we didn't have Ed, and we didn't have Rico because James is sick and Rico also has a cold, and Ed is I guess I wouldn't say sick, but infirm. Uh, you know, so Thursday, Thursday was happening. So,
Sounds funny.
You sound funny.
Yeah, sounds like you're talking through a can.
And there you go. It was
Wait.
weird. It changed. You're fine now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was like you were talking and it went kind of wonky, and then you started talking again. It was all right.
Okay. Well, let me know if that happens again. I didn't do anything. I just continued to talk.
Hey, TGIF, it is Friday, and I was late, and so it's just going to barrel roll, but we'll hope it won't. So.
I barely got out of the shower in time. My hair's still wet.
Well, you know, I'm not going to say what I was having to get done, but, you know.
It's Friday.
But I was busy, right? So,
Yeah.
But thank God I had Steven and Jerry here to help roll it out.
I was I believe I was here by myself up until about 40 seconds before the show was supposed to start. But yeah,
Great
it's fine.
Producer and host I am.
Well, at least I sort of knew what to do. If I had to start it by myself, I could not do the whole thing by myself.
Yeah, no, not this show. This show is not meant for one person.
Nope.
But yeah, so I guess let's start out with saying good morning, and then I want to finish talking about what you were talking about. So, Mystery Snell Guardians helping you snell it from the start, and so is Miss Dee.
All right, Dee Dee.
I have been on the search for glasses for 20 minutes.
I don't have mine.
Hate to tell you this, Dee Dee, but they've been on your face.
Well, Stephen, it's your fault.
Oh,
What did I do?
ooh.
Well, I got over in my chair last night during your stream,
Mm-hmm.
and I had pulled them off and hung them in this wire mesh basket. And of course, I kind of dozed off right before the end. Then I woke up and I left. Well, I was so sure I had them on when I left. So I've been tearing up the recliners so I didn't break them before,
Right.
They were hanging in this basket right beside the computer.
Well, sounds like a good place for them.
Right?
Well, they blended in. They didn't cause any clutter.
Right. Tell you what, I'm going to go grab mine. Y'all start saying good mornings.
Even
Okay.
though I need new glasses, but
Good morning,
that would have been the short
Good
way to
morning,
get
Stephen.
some. Good morning.
Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Jerry.
Let me open
Let's scroll on up. So we had Eduardo.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, Eduardo was before Annette this morning with Salamandered it. Yeah, me first.
See, I don't see Eduardo up there first. It comes in with me as Annette first. So I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. But he was here at 6:50 a.m. and then Annette was at 8:39.
Right?
Yeah.
Those things and sees
Followed
things.
by Glassbox Hero Danny with the yo-yo. It's time for the Aquatic Morning Show. Lurking and working while it snows in April. Dang.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get to that too.
All right, and then we got Dr. Anthony and Debbie Russell, Brookley Bell, 3G, Gina's
Greg?
Grief.
Hang on,
Dennis,
Greg. we have got more wigglers.
Oh, Lord.
So yes, we've got more of your wigglers, 2 back to back. So we're gonna have
All right.
200 angels.
Where are you gonna put them?
I have
I don't
another
know.
Other
40
people's tanks?
burger or 2 outside. So if I need to, I can bring it in and just set it on the floor. Or if I can get them up to at least dime size, I'm sure he could take half of them and finish raising them up. It was the part of getting them from the parents and then to wigglers, and that he couldn't do, or he could do, but didn't have time to pay attention to. So
Okay.
I got it that far. So yeah. Okay, sorry, I interrupted.
Okay, we got Gina's Reef asking Danny, it's supposed to snow today. She lives in the same area, so dang, why did it get cold again? Wayne Talbot, good morning. Patrick Hardy, Lori, Jennifer Weaver, and Eric Wyrock. Let's see. And Kenny E or Danikin. Where's the What's Up Fish people? There it is. Okay.
What was that, Eric White?
What's up, fish people?
Yeah, what did he say it was last night?
Why Rouch?
Hi, Rouch.
Which turned into something else.
Uh,
I think
and
Christensen up there.
yeah, I
Okay.
got Dennis Christensen and Ben Backstrom.
Ben Backstore.
Let's see. Good morning, Brandon, blind fish keeper.
Hey.
Let your hair hang out.
That's right.
Okay.
It's out. It ain't brushed, but it's out.
I didn't brush mine either. This is how I woke up.
And the bottom of it, I'm surprised there's not duckweed. I had it,
Decoration.
yeah, right. I was
Good
cleaning the
idea.
bottom
Duckweed
tanks.
decoration.
Well, it's organic for your hair. It's good for it,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like what they used to use mayonnaise, I use
Ooh.
duckweed.
That's an idea. Take mayonnaise and duckweeds and make a concoction and then
Yeah,
sell
make it a conditioner.
Mr. Snail Food connoisseur over there going, ugh.
I don't do mayonnaise.
Yeah,
I don't
really.
even look
No.
at mayonnaise. So yeah, that would be hard. That would be tough.
I would eat a
But duckweed.
spoon of Snello before I ate a spoon of mayonnaise. Just saying.
Yeah, me too. Me
Crypt
too.
keeper. Yeah.
I don't
Crypt-
eat anything with mayonnaise made in it either.
Oh, I'll do that. Just
You cannot
straight
be
mayonnaise.
considered to be Southern. You
I
Yeah.
know that's what everybody says, but and something else that I don't eat is
I confess, I wouldn't eat a big old gob of it either. I smear it like a
ugh,
fine sheen.
no, don't even do that. Mm-mm. In fact, we would get a hamburger somewhere and we'd make tell them no mayonnaise, and if we didn't check it before we left and it had mayonnaise on it, I wouldn't eat it and I would just go without, or we would turn around. We most of the time wouldn't turn around, but yeah, I will not eat mayonnaise. Period.
That's how I used to be about mustard. I wouldn't eat it. Now I don't add it to my stuff, but if it's on there, it's like as long as it's not a big old gloppy glob of it, I can
No gloppy globs. Yeah.
Handle it.
I'm
So
not a globber.
Melvin Reed, SC Catahoulas, Peplin Creek Aquatics. Big
SC
Tank Hank.
Catahoulas has a birthday Monday.
Oh.
And I didn't get to see Big Tank Hank in any chats, but his birthday is same day as Peplin's.
Yeah.
Earlier this week.
Watch out, fire, fire.
Whoa.
Needed that.
You talking about making concoctions? She's on it this morning. What the heck?
Got her witch's brew out.
What is that thing that sticks up?
The
Wick.
wick.
The wick fell over.
Well, we're talking about
Oh.
candles, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering why that candle was like blazing.
Yeah, I should have cut it before I lit
Jess
it.
is an overachiever.
Yeah, that's right. I love Birds of Paradise. The
Flower.
yeah. I love the flower, but this is the smell of the candle. It's called Birds of Paradise. Used to be Yankee Candles is who made them, but now this is Mary's Candles. So I don't know if they got bought out or not. But there, I got it fixed.
Maybe Yankees wasn't politically correct anymore.
Right. So true.
Probably
So
one of
now
those
when they sing
companies
"I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy," they got to change it.
Yeah, but that's what it used to. It used to be Yankee Candles, and they were actually in the South. But
apparently, I should have stayed on the couch because I'm silly this morning.
Hey, silly, I like.
Well, I think Yankee Candles probably died with the mall.
Probably.
Y'all, ketchup and mayo on cheesesteak.
Who said that?
Jennifer Weaver.
Oh, Jennifer.
Ketchup and mayo on cheeseburgers.
I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A slice of tomato.
It is too early to be thinking about that.
Yeah.
Goodness. Let's see. We got Freaky Fish Lady. Morning, Holly. And am I at the bottom? Select Pet. There we go.
Select Pet.
And then Jennifer Weaver. Yeah, Crypt Keeper. And now I'm at the. No, I'm not at the bottom. It just keeps going. I'll never get there.
Yeah, I had some stuff going on with the candle, to say the least. And I thought I was going to use a little stick of wood to hold it up. Hey, here we go.
He said you got a seance stuff going on with the candle. You're trying to summon something.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to do that. Look at there. Tennessee Aqua, how are you doing, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Freshwater Ichthyology's back.
There's your challenge, Stephen.
Oh.
A spoon of mayo topped with fish food just for Hey Fish Tube. Never gonna happen.
Oh.
No.
I started something. I'm sorry.
No, man. You know what? Still up to me. In the end. And mayo will never be on the members poll.
Yeah. Skipper, dude, our prayers are with you this morning.
Yes.
Prayers are with you this morning.
Absolutely.
Got a hard thing to go to today.
I feel very good that at least yesterday, before we got done talking, I gave him a really, really good laugh.
You did. Yeah. Yes, we hung out backstage for about an hour after, at least an hour after the stream, and it was definitely not made for kids. But
moral of the story: wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Yeah. Yep. Moral of the story: wash your hands. Oh, so. He says, "Good morning, all fantastic people. Sorry you can't chat. Well, working men can't chat, you know. You can say hi. Or girls, working girls either, because that's me most of the time. I'm there, but I can't say nothing. Y'all, guess who had a really good stream yesterday? Actually, there was a bunch of really good streams yesterday. Thursday's a really good day. But yesterday was Wednesday.
Usually.
Thursday, yeah, usually. But it was, even though there were replacements, kind of like I have to do for the morning show sometimes. Y'all worked it out, and there were still stair-stepped it with the streams and different people, but great streams. And let's just say after the morning show, I believe it went straight to Misfit, right? Because he didn't. Rico didn't go, correct?
Right. Rico's still under the weather with a cold.
That's right. So Misfit had a almost 3-hour long stream again. Mm-hmm. And it was really good. I am fascinated with aquarium maintenance job.
Well, if you want to practice, come over here. I'll let you run through mine.
Well, it's more of I just want to know, like, I'm not going to do it, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I am just fascinated with it.
Well, before ever seeing his stream, I had no idea that there was a college like curriculum that was dedicated to that.
Right. And I mean, I kind of did only because I've done some of the animal science stuff. So I kind of knew, but I didn't know that it went way off into aquarium maintenance. I knew that, you could learn about aquatics, but I didn't know that it had like the maintenance, that part of it. And so that was pretty cool to learn. But I don't know. I'm just inquisitive mind, but there would be much more. I believe Sunday he's going to do a stream or a video on that. He did a video that came out, I think today or yesterday evening, on cutting glass.
Oh, is that out?
I thought it was supposed to be out. I haven't seen it yet, but I may not have gotten the notification or did and didn't realize it. But that's what he said was that he had a video coming out on cutting glass, which I suck at. So
me too.
That will be great to know. But yeah, it was a really good stream. And then following that pretty much was Hot Mess Express.
He says it's not out yet. He's still putting it together.
Oh, okay. We'll be looking for that, the glass cutting, and then the aquarium maintenance. But then after that was a Hot Mess Express with our new edition of Miss Dee Dee. And they had Jimmy P. So this is our crew rewind, however we're gonna call it. But I was able to lurk in most everything last night. But it was a great stream. I came in closer to the end, but it was a good stream. And Jimmy P, what did he reach 200? But he's going to 250. Is that what
Jimmy P? I don't know.
Or
Who's
he's
Hey Dad?
200, but
That's my daughter.
Okay. I was like, oh,
That's Lillian.
She's home sick from school today.
that's cool.
Crick Keeper said it's gonna be lurking for a few. Had to get an unboxing video edited to upload. Awesome little package from Poseidon's Pets a few days ago.
He's at 231.
Okay, so he reached 200, but he's hoping to get to 250. And Ricky DeHoyas donated two $50 gift cards to Miss Roxanne and Peplin's. Is it the Get Gill store? Or is
I'm not
it
sure.
do they have a website or they do everything? No, they do everything.
They do have a Get Gill store on Peppermint Creek Aquatics.
Okay, then that's it. So then
Jimmy to give away for his 250.
250, yeah, that's it. And then Misfit, of course, is going to be giving away a whole bunch of fish when he reaches his. He was going to be giving away some stuff for 200, but him too is trying to get to 250, and then he's going to give away at 250, I believe. The addition is the flower horn babies. So that's why I'm saying this, Greg. So you hear, in case, because I didn't see you in that stream yesterday, there will be some flower horns given away, I do believe, once he reaches 250. But he's got some starlight cichlids, which are really pretty. Star sapphire. Star sapphire. That's it. Yeah. And something else.
Longfin albino bristlenose plecos.
Oh, that's right. And I would love to add some new albino bristlenose to my colony just to get some outside blood in. But yeah, so he's got it. And then there's something else. Is it bleeding heart tetras?
I don't remember what the other thing was.
I think it's bleeding heart tetras or something red tetras, something like that. But so yeah, he's doing the same thing. Once he reaches he's reached his 200. Once he reaches the 250, then he'll add some more to it. But I think his giveaway will be next week sometime.
Yeah, I had to go into the my hairstylist, so I didn't get to hear all of the stream.
purple.
Eduardo showed
all
off
of
his
them.
That's
pistos that
right,
he got
yeah.
from Jennifer.
That's it. He showed them all. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes, definitely. Definitely very pretty. Papa Shrimp, when he gets a colony going strong of the high grades, I'll be snagging some to strengthen the line. He said 3 to 6 months out and he can start selling them. Selling which ones?
The ones that we were talking about yesterday, the orange eye, blue,
Blue, orange eye.
red body. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I didn't even realize you had those.
There you go, Jess.
Thought we were talking about them. 250 in the next week and a half. I'll be doing, 250 in the next week and a half. And I'll be doing a group of breeding purple harlequin boras. If we don't, I'll be just giving away 2 groups of the sapphires and long fins. Okay, so where did I come up with the?
I
I
thought
know,
you
I heard
said
flower
flower.
horn.
I did. I heard it too.
Yeah, I
But
heard flower horn somewhere there, but
my brain
he can
can't
change
be
his mind.
trusted. But I really do. I really do think I heard that. And I do remember he stressed that those star sapphires, among his other things, they get big. So if you
Yes.
win, don't even enter if you have no plan to keep
Right.
these in a substantial size tank. And then he said if he finds out that you won these and you're not given the proper care, you are banned from all future giveaways on his
That's
channel.
right. Straight up front to the point. I like it.
So I have a question on that because yesterday I went to Petco and I always look at everything just to see
Always.
what they have.
Right. Always.
And it kind of struck me as odd to see a tank full of baby flower horns.
Wow.
And it just
Wow.
made me wonder so now Petco's going to start selling flower horns to the general population with
I wouldn't buy
It's
them.
gonna be a bunch of eating fish.
well, yeah, but also, I mean, do they think everybody has a huge tank
I mean,
or they don't care?
they were selling common plecos at some point. They were
Yeah.
they sell Oscars. I mean,
It's so goldfish and bowls.
you just have to hope that they educate the buyer.
Right.
But that's kind of
Right.
up to the individual employee working there.
Right.
I was like, oh no, here we go. I can see all the problems and stuff that come in the future because
It's just the
oh,
dollar.
they're so cute because they're buying them at this big and
Right.
putting them in a 10-gallon tank.
I would hope. They ought to have a big, or not a big, but at least a sign on that aquarium that says you have to own a tank this size for this fish, even though he's this size right now. They
Even
really
though we
should
have
do that.
30
Said he
gallon.
was talking about a Juby Fireman Dream flower horn. So he did mention the flower horn. See it on the screen.
And Crypt Keeper says, to be clear, the orange eye, red tiger, blue body were not in this box from Poseidon's Pets. Okay, they were from a different breeder I found when ordering plants from Facebook. So, what was in the box from Poseidon's Pets then? Just be curious.
He
Yeah,
has really
good.
pretty shrimp.
Anyone got tips for someone going to fish auctions guaranteed to buy stuff and have no open tanks?
Well, why don't you like Jimmy P and have 9 empty cycled tanks at all times?
God bless America. Really? He's got 9 open
That's
cycled
what he
tanks?
said. He's got 9 cycled empty tanks.
Wow.
That's hopeful, ain't it?
No kidding.
Well, once you get them done, I guess you just got to kind of keep them ready or either start over at some point.
I mean,
My tanks are either dry or they're stocked.
Right. Mine are either dry or stocked, but once I pull them inside, they're immediately, it's not like I got to wait for them to be cycled.
Mm-hmm.
You just pull, y'all know what to do. Just pull a sponge filter from another tank. Or plants, or both. Let's see. So tips on buying from an auction. No open tanks. Make sure what you buy can go with something else you got.
Or either don't carry any money.
or don't carry any money. Problem is, I know
No.
I'd have money on a card
No.
somewhere.
No, you
You've
say
got-
screw
you've
it,
got
throw
to-
caution to the wind, and just get what you want, and then figure it out after you get it.
I
That's
would
right, that's
buy,
what I
and I
do.
know I would, because I would see something I didn't even
I do
realize
too.
was there, and
Yep.
it would like, this might
Well-
be the only chance I ever get to get them.
Yep.
A lot of
Like
us here are experienced fish keepers, so like setting up a tank and stocking fish on day one is not really a big deal
Right.
for us. So
Right.
yeah, impulse buy all the way.
And that's what happens right there.
Yeah, my empty tanks magically get stocked somehow.
Just
Yeah,
because they're empty.
just because they're empty.
I have to admit, I do the same thing with my shrimp. I will never ever recommend anybody do with their shrimp what I do with my shrimp. But I feel that I have learned some of the shortcuts very well, to where if I have a tank and I need to stock, I got a bag of shrimp or whatever, or I'm calling for an emergency situation, whatever the case may be, I know that I can take my tank, clean it, reset it, fill it up with water, remineralize it, and put shrimp in within 24 hours, and I'm not going to have any issues. I might, but most of the times I don't,
right.
and I'm confident with that. But I will never ever tell anybody to do that themselves.
Right.
Right. You tell everyone else, do you want a
newbies.
seasoned tank? So
Yes.
in that case, do you just take a moldy sponge and squeeze it out into the tank just to kind of get things
That's what I
going
do.
for the shrimp?
Yes, but one of the things that I think I have learned is that with active substrate, it's just as easy with taking some of that substrate that's in the tank that's cycled and moving that into the new tank, and you seed your tank that way, just like you would with a sponge.
Okay.
Could do that too.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm about to do that very thing, and Oinky brings up that question: am I happy with the way my tank came out last night? Almost.
So
was
we'll get to
fun.
that too. We're not quite there. Not quite there. Still got a few streams to go. So okay, we left off a Misfit. Nope, left off a Hot Mess Express.
Yes.
So you guys, they've got a lot of stuff they're supposed to start sending out Roxanne and Peplin because the weather's warming up. And so there'll be a lot more stuff on their Get Gills list that people have been waiting for. So they got lots of awesome fish.
Jess, she did not see your question about the angels, but I asked her after the show. She does not have those.
That must be why we ended up talking on Facebook some.
Okay.
And now she wants the same one. So we're going to work on trying to get them, even if I can't get them from the one lady. I think I have another outlet, but I just got to get a hold of them. They're so hard to get a hold of. And we're talking about the Panoy Paraba zebras. So if anybody else knows of anybody else breeding them, let us know. They're absolutely gorgeous. So after the Hot Mess Express was KZ Tropicals, which always have a good stream. They finally came up with the name for their new fish farm or fish house. It's this old fish house or home. Was it this whole fish home? This old fish home.
It's this old fish house.
Okay, this old fish house.
Because it's play on this old house, so they just
Okay.
it.
That's kind of
John
what I was
likes to do the handyman
Play
stuff.
on words stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really awesome. It's really good. I hadn't even thought about naming your fish room. But that's pretty cool.
Well, mine is the fin in
Yeah.
because it's in one room.
Yeah.
Well,
You
kind
know,
of.
I have a feeling that even when I move outside, I'm still gonna have tanks inside. Like,
You have to have your pretty display tank. in
well, I
there.
know that I'll have my pretty displays, but I'm pretty sure that I'll end up keeping that rack I have in the back of the living room. Probably.
Yeah, I
but,
have ship tanks that have migrated outside of this.
Well,
I
I
do-
finally have one in my bathroom on my vanity. In between me and mine and Joe's sink.
Hi, Gina.
My blind fish keeper scape tank is there, and I've got my orange shrimp, my pumpkin shrimp, and my a trio of my blue dragon guppies. in it. So they're migrating further into the house. The problem I'm having is I'm having to make sure that I keep, like, I'm maxed out on this side of the house with electric. So now I'm having to make sure that everything that I do new is on that side of the house, just the way that the mobile homes are wired. So, and I've got, oh God, I've got to get outside so bad because he said the amp was not hot, but a little warm.
Yep.
So, I've got it running.
What was it you said you wanted to get for your new fish room?
Well, what I'm waiting on is the first thing I have to get is that AC heater unit. Once I get that,
Never heard of that. Oh, you're talking about for yourself and the room in general, not for fish tanks.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than like heating and cooling the room, it's just climate control. The tank's just climate controlling the room, so you don't have all those heaters in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, this room is outside. It's not connected. It is connected to the house, but it's not connected to the AC heat, nothing like that. It's just an addition. But so
self-standing.
It has, yeah. If I was put fish tanks out there right now, the temperature swings would be insane.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I have to get that first. The hole's already there. I just got to get it when I get the money for it. So, yeah, it's picked out. It's in my Amazon wish list, but it's a little pricey. So,
well,
I'll get it. Hopefully, I'm banking on the axolotls.
Oh, well, hey,
sell the axolotls to
that's a resource. That's excellent.
Pretty much pay
and angels and
angels, yeah, and angels to get the fish room going. And I decided that I'm going to take one day and I'm going to get Greg and I'm going to get John, and then whatever day my husband is off, I'm going to get all three of them over here one day, and we're going to drill tanks and put in piping. So a lot of work, but it's to come.
Well, when those angels get sellable size, I'll get 3 of them from you myself.
They're pretty.
Yeah,
they are pretty. I want
colors I wanted instead of the ones I have. Now I like the ones I have.
Yeah, like, I mean, I like my
that was the goal, was to have the blue ones.
And I'm wondering if I can take my blue, the ones I already have, platinum blue angels or Philippine blue, and cross them with his and see if it will increase the blue. Or if it will dull it because of the platinum. I don't know. But I want to intensify that blue. It's gorgeous. It's already there. It's way there. But I just want to keep intensifying that blue.
I heard Berkeley's looking for some angelfish.
like she needs a knot on her head. No. She's got, in fact, she has those Pinoy Paraba zebras. We just don't know if they're a pair yet, so it'll be a while before we know that.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon, the blind fish keeper, said he wants 6 of those little angels.
Yep.
So you need to start writing this down. Oh, make you a pad over there. DD3, Brandon 6.
Nah, it's first come, first serve. You better get on that.
I'll have plenty.
Jeff Wilson.
I will have plenty
in the house.
Morning,
Jeff. Foxy says they have the parabas. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the Pinoy Parabas. They have the Pinoy Parabas.
They have the parabas, but not the Pinoy Parabas. So
okay.
She's still hunting. And good morning, Roxanne.
Yes, good morning, Roxanne. We're pushing your stuff, girl. Trying to push your stuff.
Push it good.
Gina's Reeve is asking Papa Shrimp, we employees are supposed to ask tank size and such before selling fish. It also depends on the demographic. In my area, there is a big cichlid community, so I will order them occasionally. So you must work at Petco.
Yeah, she does.
Cool. Who is it that's going to work for Petco? Was it anybody that we knew? They were in KG Tropicals last night saying that one of the questions that for them to get hired was they needed to know some stuff about sumps.
Oh yeah, I didn't recognize the name.
About skunks.
Sumps.
Sumps.
Oh.
Oh my God. It's so funny you say skunk. This morning, I'm smoking out the back door, right? Don't do that, kids.
Smoking out the back door.
Yeah. And I watched, it was about 6:37-ish. So daylight, right at daylight. And some of y'all kind of have an idea of what my backyard looks like with the pastures and the barn and all. Well, the skunk runs out in front of my barn, runs into the arena, runs all the way around the arena, which has got wire that he can't get through, so he can't get out. But then he runs back through a hole where he came from, runs across the road. I thought first he was coming under my trailer, but then he took a left, went under my next door neighbor's mobile home, decided he didn't like that, came back out and headed towards Joe's shop. I'm telling you, this dude was traveling. Like he was lost as a goose.
Well, maybe it was a mama skunk looking for a place to have those little kits or whatever.
Maybe, but
Like they're coming now. I got to find a place quick.
My water broke.
It was panicking, that's for sure. I mean, you could tell it wasn't that close. I could see the fear in its eyes, but it was panicking. You could tell. It was almost like it fell asleep right before daylight, and it got caught out in daylight before it went to go to sleep. It was funny. I was laughing.
And Holly says she has 2 55-gallon tanks open for beautiful blue angels.
Oh, we got him, Miss Holly. Holly, how are your axolotls doing? I think you said you have yours on bloodworms. I'm not putting mine on bloodworms just yet. I'm going to keep mine on baby brown shrimp for a little bit longer. They're just doing too good. They're like doubling in size every freaking day. Who's back door smoking? Well, I hope it's not, but I was smoking out it.
My back
Well, for you youngsters, y'all probably don't even know what that song
right?
Was. And it's locked.
Oink Master Supreme Forever says, I've never been to a fish auction. I'm really looking forward to it. I know there is one at the end of the month, at the end of the Keystone Clash.
There's
Yes.
some more.
But that's still a while off. Freshwater Ichthyology, where I work, had a 15 or 20 centimeter flower horns. Cleaning their tanks was awful as they would bite you constantly. Oh, crap.
I don't want no bitey fish.
Yeah, right. I mean, I have enough trouble pulling eggs from the angels. Sometimes they get nippy, but I just don't. I can't have a fish that I'm too scared to go in the tank and clean because the sucker's going to bite me.
I say that, but I kind of want a puffer.
Well,
that's like the one exception that I guess.
What kind of puffer?
A shouted in eye. Not like one that'll bite your finger off, but also I think if it got you, it'd hurt. I mean, it'd definitely get a chunk out of you.
Yeah. Huh. Is that a freshwater or a saltwater?
It's called the spotted Congo puffer. It's a freshwater.
Okay.
It doesn't get too big, like 3 or 4 inches max.
Good
they
morning,
don't have aquarium
Carrie.
clubs in the UK.
There's got to be something.
Don't you dare call Liquid Zoo experienced. You are, Matt. You are. The box from Poseidon's Pet was a mixed bag to start with the first colony of Caridina in the 20-gallon. In the process of building a shrimp rack, the 20 would end up being a cull tank anyhow, so asked for mixed up culls. All right.
I call
Call
that
that
high up puffer.
The high up puffer because it sounds like it
Hi-yup.
knows karate. Only get plants and other stuff instead of fish. Maybe get fish that go with what you already have as well. I'm still talking about what you get from the auction.
Select.
Nope. Throw caution to the wind. Impulse buy. Get the tank on the way home.
That's right. That's right. Follow Kenny E. He knows how to do it.
Or buy a tote and then get the fish happy at the house and then figure out what size tank you need. Go get it.
That's right, because it's getting warm enough to have summer tubbing.
Summer tubbing, having a blast.
So after KG Tropicals was Danikin and Rod 93 in place of James and Ed and Rico, right?
James and Ed.
Or James and Ed.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was a fun stream. It seemed like it was just caught off guard the whole time. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It got a little salty. Not salty.
Racy?
This on the morning show. Racy? Yeah, racy.
Spicy?
Spicy is the word I'm looking for. That's the word they said.
Spicy.
Yes, spicy. Yeah, that's right.
Well, nighttime is for spice.
Sure, it was good.
Sugar is daytime.
That's right. That's right. And then after them led into Steve and Pete, right here.
Yeah.
And that show was
Had
good.
the longest unboxing in fish history.
That's
Oh, hush, Dee. It could have been so much worse if I would buy
And
myself.
then he lifts it up by the plastic bag. You're just so lucky that didn't break.
Right.
No, that's
I
experience.
want a Fluval Flex so bad, but
I've unboxed one other Fluval Flex before. That's how experienced I am.
Paul McCarthy, hello.
Well, I will be modifying and setting up 6 of the Fluval Flex 9 gallons there at the shop so that we can put some shrimp in them.
That's awesome.
So
Now,
when you
is
say
this-
modifying, what do you mean?
I use extra filter pads in the intakes to keep the shrimplets out of there as much as possible.
Okay,
And
that's
I
yep.
usually cut 3 of the impeller fins off so that it reduces the amount of output. on the flow.
Oh,
Well, that's the way
okay.
to do it. I never thought
I
about
didn't think
that.
about that. I do
Right.
put the extra filter in the intake because that tank that I set up last night, it's going to have mystery snails and the 24K yellow neokeratitis.
Cool.
Now the 24K, I have a question on that because I've been looking around at them, and from what I've seen, 24K is the same thing as Ultra Gold. Or do you see something different?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
It's the first
Well, I
yellow
mean,
shrimp I've ever
obviously, you
had.
have 24 karat, shrimp, right?
They're yellow and they're pretty and I like them, and that's what Lady Diane sent me and called them 24 karat, and that's why I called them 24 karat.
Right, and that's what
idea.
I'm finding out through my research that I've been looking at the suppliers and everything. It's basically like the Blue Dreams. Some people call them Fantasy Blue, some people call them Blue Dreams, and you have the 24 karat Ultra Gold or Ultra Gold, and they're basically the same shrimp.
Well, I mean, who is dictating what you're allowed to call them?
Nobody. I mean, that's kind of the thing about the shrimp hobby right
Just
now.
like
is that
guppies.
breeders will come
Call
up
them what you
with
want.
something and then call it, like a green shrimp. They'll call it, a Hulk, a green Hulk, or whatever. They come up with their own names, just like Fantasy Blue and Blue Dreams.
Yep.
It's the same shrimp, but some call them Fantasy Blue and some call them Blue Dreams.
So it's a selling point, man. The better name, the more high they want.
Yeah, I can confirm that they're yellow. That's what I
Right.
can tell you about them.
Do they have the high bright line on the back? The high yellow line?
at least a couple of them. The because I thought that's like a an indicator of age, right?
Sometimes, most of the times it is. It's an indicator of age,
Yeah.
but I'm starting to notice that people are breeding intentionally
For that.
back line.
Yeah, I've seen a whole colony with that.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Well, when I first got my very first shrimp from like the stores, I picked up some. They sell them as pineapple ones, and several of them had that stripe on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it
is
used
kind
to
of cool
be
to look
something
at.
it used to be something that I'd look at a shrimp and there's no back line, and then a year later it has a back line, and it's getting old,
Right.
But now I'm starting to see that they're being bred into certain lines, like the ultra golds or 24 carats. That's one of the features that I think the prominent yellow stripe in the back.
And that's what I thought. I thought that the 24 karat golds were the ones with the whole colony, even young, had the high yellow line on them.
Oh, well, maybe that's the case. I don't see. I don't really pay close attention to the way those lines are supposed to look. Like I don't intend to enter any shrimp contests anytime soon. I love shrimp. So
awesome, yeah. That's all that matters, man. Keep it shrimp.
I love shrimp too.
Well, we haven't had a super chat or a super sticker yet to wake anybody up this morning with the
hint, people.
Right?
Way to go, Jess.
I know, right? Anyone or everyone go splash the like button and show some love for the fish fan. That's right. That's right. Get it out there. Make YouTube go put it out so we can get more people in.
Oh yeah. Splash the like button. Okay.
Yeah.
Splash it. I have a question, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I've got several. Oh, there you go.
All right, Kelly Foreman, my lady.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, y'all.
Here we go. That's right. It's Friday. We can't have the party stop.
Right?
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much, Ben. Yeah, the Berkeley Bell. I always end up hitting the like button on the way out, which is wrong. It really is, because you want people to hit the like button during the stream. That way YouTube sends it out. If you hit it at the end of the stream, I don't know how much good it does. I don't know if it still sends it out. I don't know if it does the same. So I really
the way I look at it is it doesn't really matter to me. The more likes, the more engagement, the more you're supporting the channel. So I'll take it either way.
Greg.
Well, I usually hit the like when I'm coming in, and then if I don't like it, I can always take it back. But I
always wait to find out whether I really like it or not. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Stephen.
Yay, Annette listened. It's the 10-minute warning.
Dang. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forget to I almost always forget to hit the like button until a mod says smash the like button. So I'm one of those people where it's actually helpful.
Yes, it is for me too. If I get reminded during the stream, I will back out and go to it if I'm on my phone, which most of the time I am. But if I don't get reminded, then I won't, and there you go. But yep. So thank you for hitting the like button, you guys. Steven, did you get some sleep last night?
I feel like if I answer that question, there are some friends in chat who are going to be very upset with me.
You didn't.
I got some. I got a just amount of sleep.
Oh, well, hey, you're doing good then. Yep.
You got 15 minutes?
That's right. You got a few hours and then back to
So
it.
a couple hours the night
Yep.
before last, and then last night I went to
You're
bed
gonna
at 4.
crash tonight.
4 o'clock. So, and then I woke up at about 8:30. So 4.5
You
hours.
have to work today too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a meeting to run, and I have, I don't know, just there's a project wrapping up. It'll be all right. I'm taking some potions. Oh, trust me, I will not need a darn thing tonight to sleep at all.
No.
Yeah, you're young. You're a young whippersnapper. You can handle it. I know I can't.
It's
I need my sleep.
after a few days of doing, especially what I do, you just pass out for like 24 hours. That's a wrap. You're just gone.
That's why I was kind of late this morning, because I actually got to sleep in. I mean, 8:30 isn't really that late, but still, for me, when I usually wake up at 5:30 or 6, sleeping till 8:30 is a blessing.
Yeah. I can sleep. I can sleep anytime. I could go back to sleep after the stream and sleep for a few hours and then I'm up again. I can't sleep for a solid 8 hours at one time. I can't.
I have a little bit of trouble with that.
Yep. And I even take
And-
meds to help with that, and I still can't. But
I'm not good at falling asleep at will. Like,
yeah,
so Jenna, when it's bedtime and it's time for her just go to sleep, it's like, okay, I'm done being awake for the day.
Joe's the same way.
Don't do that.
He's the same way.
I toss and turn, have to flip through the channels, find something that I've watched a million times, so that way I'm not into it and fall asleep.
Me too, Papa.
Mhm.
It has to be something that's not going to spark my interest a whole lot.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
It is.
Or
is a
something I know that I can pass out and go back the next night and pull it back up.
The History Channel is great. You get on one of those,
Oh no.
and his voice is just so calming, that it's like.
No,
The
it's a
pyramids.
rotation of South Park or Family Guy or American Dad or Futurama, something like that is what I'll fall
Really?
asleep to.
I used to listen to Def Comedy Jam when it played at like at 11 o'clock at night, and I would go to sleep laughing. Doc Anthony has a question.
What?
Time is the horse
Doc?
race.
What time is the horse race? It'll be
Calm down. We still have 6 minutes to mid-morning break.
That's right. It'll be the fourth quarter. Maybe the third quarter, the end of the third quarter. But we just supposed to hit the halfway mark. I just turned on Stephen P.
But he did put me to sleep last night because his voice was very soothing last night.
Oh, he didn't talk real low like this, and
But he was talking low when he wasn't cussing people.
The volume was low. I went back and listened to it. I always go back and listen to see how the audio was, and it wasn't very high because I was using a headset, using Jenna's headset that I'm not used to.
Yeah.
And and Brooklyn's saying that may be part of the problem. What I'm watching. No, the problem is also while I have that on, I've got my laptop open and I'm like editing a video. That's the problem.
That right.
Yep.
I don't know when to
problem.
stop. That's my problem. I don't know when to stop until I fall pretty much out.
Yeah.
And I like to finish something before I go to sleep. And there's always something that needs done in the fish room.
Yeah, well, if Bex hadn't have been there last night, I don't know what would have happened. She kept them all straight.
My co-hosts are freaking amazing.
Yes. Bex,
Could
I
not do it without them.
sent you the link this morning that you may be busy.
And I noticed she had that pretty little Vanna White smile on last night.
Oh, yeah. She did great. So did Annette. Annette did great.
Yeah, they do great. I mean, they're hilarious, and they keep the conversation going, and they try to keep me on track.
Yeah.
Jenna P is the only one who is like actually capable of doing that. But I mean, we've been together for 20 years, so that that's about how long it takes to figure out how to deal with me.
Kyle was great. Not so sure about them girls.
Kyle has the sweetest look on his face while he's sitting there, like he's one of those husbands said, "Yes, dear."
Right?
Yes, dear.
I wish Joe was that way.
Because Kyle is a smart man.
Joe's that way, but he won't say it. You know, he's like, if I ask him something or whatever, he'll be like, "Nah, I ain't got time for that." But then turn around and do it. You know, just to be a smart butt. So after Stephen P. Last night, I don't know if anybody streamed. After that,
I don't know.
so and I don't think this bit went late. So, I think that was all of the crew rewind last night. So it was good.
I had to go to bed because I wanted to get up for this, but I also have my tax lady appointment today, so I need to be a little crisp.
What time is your dentist appointment, Doc? I got a dentist appointment today too, but mine's not till 3:30.
Later, Wayne Talbot.
Hey. So if you need to do it earlier, I can. Just let me know. I got to enter all the names though. I haven't done that yet.
Mm.
Stephen, last night we were not laughing at you. We were laughing.
Oh, no, I got the 2-minute warning.
Who are you kidding? We were laughing at you.
All right.
Look, that's why I'm there. Entertainment.
Yes.
9 a.m., 30-minute drive. Well, it's almost 10 a.m.
No, he's West Coast, though.
So
he's West Coast.
you have an hour?
So he is at 7. He's at 8 o'clock right now.
8.
So he's got like a half an hour.
Okay.
Spare.
So we'll do it. I'll tell you what. We'll do a mid-morning break, and then when we come back, I'll start entering names, and then we'll do it the third quarter before your dentist appointment, sir.
And Beck says she got the link, but she's her mom is visiting for the next week or so because she's in town for her birthday, which is on Sunday. Which she's doing a debut stream.
Yeah.
Will she be using her new birthday chair?
That's right.
That's a good
I'm
question.
gonna try and pop in there. But for those, let's see, is there anybody else's birthday today? Nobody.
Bex is Sunday and Catahoula.
It's somebody's birthday.
Catahoula is this weekend too. Okay.
This is Monday.
Monday.
Okay. Well, Bex, since I can't push the button this weekend, here is your happy birthday song from the Aquatic Morning Show.
Happy birthday to you. It's your day. Don't throw it away. I've come to celebrate in a big way. Another year. So come on and cheer. It's the birthday last frontier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're having a good time, making me feel fine. I wish the day would never come to an end. So come on and party, and one day you will see that it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Bex. We love you, girl. So we are at the mid-morning break now, you guys. So the mid-morning break is brought to you by Joe's Shrimp Shack. You can find him at www.joeshrimpshack.com. And here's his commercial without my talking yet. We'll get that done soon, but
don't forget you get a 10% discount for up to 4 hours after the stream.
Right, that's right. So go get you all kinds of stuff, not just shrimp. He's got everything. And if he don't,
he's got good wood.
Yeah, he's got
wood. He's got legal booze.
That's right.
Yeah. Legal green stuff in a bag.
All right, and that was our Joe's Shrimp Shack, one of our big sponsors. Also, this song is one you haven't heard in a long time. And after the stream, I will probably have to edit it out. So enjoy it while it's here.
Oh, Jess, you probably have to edit one out for Tuesday also.
Okay.
Well, I'ma float my fish down that old fish hole. I'm gonna swim till I can't no more. I'm gonna float my fish down that old fish hole. They gonna swim till they can't no more. I got the peacocks in the back. Don't forget the hats. Booners on attack and the puffers getting fatter. You can keep your fish however you wish. Ignorance is bliss, but keep my channel on your list. And can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. They gonna tell you something. Don't gotta listen to nothing. Swimming in the tanks, harder than you think. Make it used for bait or you breed it to the bank. And gotta watch for bloat. Tanking ain't no joke. Bully fish they poke and then they stress you till you croak. And ain't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. Somebody's gonna say something. Don't gotta listen to nothing. Yeehaw! 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 Woo! Yee! Well, I'ma float my fish down that old. Don't forget the halves and the puffers getting fatter. And you got my fish down that old fish hole. They gonna swim till they can't no more. I got the peacocks in the back. Don't forget the hats. You use for bait or you breed it for the bank. And gotta watch for bloat. Tanking ain't no joke. Bully fish they poke and then they'll stress you till you croak. And can't nobody tell me nothing.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, it really has.
That's so fun.
Some more bloopers than song, Kelly says.
That's all right. I wish he would redo it though, so that it's more professional, I guess.
Yeah,
But-
it just needs to be recorded and mixed with the
Yeah.
original track.
Yeah, and I think it would be. I really think he needs to do it. I really do, or needs help doing it. I think it would be amazing. It's already great. The lyrics are amazing. I just think he needs to make it better. I think it would do him good to make it better. But yes, I now know some people hadn't heard it yet, so that was a good one, oldie but good one. All right. So I need to start entering names into the end of week contest. So I'm going to kind of go behind the scenes for a bit, do that, and leave it up to you guys for a minute.
Alrighty.
Okay, Dee Dee, take it away.
See, she didn't know he had done the song, and the toothpick is just,
Yeah.
that's
You
his
gotta have
prop.
the toothpick.
Gotta
of
have a
course.
toothpick. All cowboys had toothpicks. Business help. Yeah, that was cute. And there's a
Mm.
catchy
Well, it
little
actually
tune,
wasn't a
too.
tooth that he was using a toothpick, but most cowboys use a piece of straw or a piece of reed
Yeah,
from
we
a
reed
Johnson
or something.
grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I've been working on my ponds this week.
On your ponds?
Yes.
Like what kind of, or like how big?
I have two 100-gallon ponds.
Oh, wow.
The black ones, like Rubbermaid. But
Right.
I've got one sitting on I have a she shed with a little deck and porch cover. One is sitting up underneath it. The other's sitting on the ground, so it's about that much lower. And my intention is to let one drip into the other one, and because one's more in the shade than the other, so I've tried to keep the water like this one isn't so hot, whatever. Oh, look, Mizzou said he must be a cowboy, but I have all these plants out there. I don't even know if all of them's going to work in around that much water, so I'll
Right.
just have to see. But my question will be Monday. If you have, I did the pea gravel like Kelly suggested. How do you fertilize that?
Fish poo.
Well, I'm only going to put like a goldfish or two in each tub. It's not necessarily going to be for fish this year. So I don't think that'll be enough poop.
Well, I know Kelly just uses an all-in-one. She doesn't really overcomplicate it. So
But like, well, okay, I know what to do.
like
With
easy
that
going.
one, since I have the rocks, I can do my Osmocote ice cubes and shove
Ice
them down
cubes.
in the gravel. Yeah, I take a little bit of water and put my fertilizer in it and freeze it in a little small, teeny tiny ice cube tray. And then I put a
Okay.
little bit more water on it so it's good and covered. Sometimes those little peat moss or whatever
Granules
comes
float.
to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if you do it a couple of times, they'll stay down there long enough to get in the ground before they start dissolving. But yeah, I've got the rocks that'll hold it down.
There you
So I did
go.
all that gravel.
And Kelly got her new pond plants yesterday, but it's going to snow tonight, so she has to store them in the refrigerator for a little while. She sent me some pictures of them, and one of them is like a really tiny water lily, like tinier than the dwarf aquarium lily.
Oh,
Bye, Dee Dee.
Bye.
What are we going to do now?
I don't know. What's up, bro?
I should have sent this to my Gmail so I could show y'all.
Welcome back. We
Hey,
were worried.
here today, gone tomorrow. I did share this with Eduardo. Because if he's not in the know, he's on it. Boy, he'll tell you off in a second.
Kelly says, you shove the pond tab in by the root ball. Osmocote is not ideal in a pond, which I've heard Osmocote as a root tab can be iffy because of the ammonia content in there. So you just got to be careful with that.
Okay, well, what should I use then?
Pond tabs.
Like these.
That looks like pond tabs. There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
I forgot I had them, and they're right in front of me.
Just like your glasses.
Welcome to my life.
I mean, I can't help but look at them. They're attached to the keyboard. I
Kelly
don't know.
stores her plants like salad.
Let's see if I can get this to come up.
What up, John?
Good morning, Jay Oliver. So, Jerry, what's a good temp for breeding the shrimpses? Because if I'm going to store them with mystery snails, I'm going to keep them a lot cooler than I would normally keep them. Like, because most of my tanks are in that 76-degree range, but it's going to be unheated, so it'll be anywhere from like 71 to 73-ish in this 9-gallon that I've got.
You should be fine with that. I mean, I usually keep my room as close to around 76 as possible. And then that way it's warm enough for my fish and then still cool enough for the shrimp. Because I don't like to use heaters. I mean, I do where I need them, like with German rams and stuff like that. But anything else, I like to just control the temperature in the room. And breeding, from what I've seen so far, yeah, you can get higher numbers with neos in warmer waters, but they'll do just fine in the cooler waters too. And I
Okay.
think it's healthier for them in the cooler waters than it is warmer waters.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, their lifespan, neocaridina lifespan is what, a year and a half?
Yeah, that's what they say, but I've had some for 2-3 years. So
How can you tell? Like I do the colony, so it's like, is this the OG shrimp or is this just one that grew up?
usually the biggest, ugliest one is the
Okay.
oldest. Because they seem to like, I have some fire reds that I've had for a while, and they don't even look close to being fire red anymore. They're so ugly looking. And I'm like, I can't believe these were such pretty shrimp at one time.
Man,
It
one of the
kinda
blue
happens.
dreams, one of the blue dreams that you sent me, right now, it's like twice as big as the biggest neocaridina I've ever had in my house. I
Really.
think it's huge. Like it stands out. But it's
And
it's
it's
definitely a
female.
neo. It's blue. Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, now
Yeah.
you know who the bully in the tank is.
That's the
Easy to
mama.
spot.
She'll
That's
produce a
fine.
lot of shrimp.
Exactly. If she's producing, she can be the bully.
Here's my round one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I have to live vicariously through other people's ponds.
Now you see the buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
5 inches from the bottom, there's a little drain hole, and down in here is bottles and cans and whatever with 5 inches of water, and then you have landscape fabric on top of that, and then my soil with a little well down there so that your soil can get down in the water. But I also have a old sheet or something pulling as a wick to pull it back up to the plant. And I found that I didn't have to worry about if I miss a weekend going away, we don't come back to fried plants. So
Mm.
I've done a garden box like that this year, so it'll be interesting to see. Because it's hard. You get all these pretty tomatoes on the vine and you go away for 3 days and then you come back and they just can't recover because they're crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I got a bunch of plants the other day, and of course, I tried to pick the ones that said, wet, moist soil, even though I tried to get all the root balls and stuff out of the water. Hopefully, I did that correct. So I guess Kelly can let me know Monday if I need to redo something.
So how much sunlight does that pond get?
Now, in the morning, sunlight comes in from the side, and both tanks will get morning sun. And then as 12 o'clock comes, this one in the back won't get any more sun. And then by 1 o'clock, this one won't get any more sun really. Because the
So
porch
about a half
roof
a day. Okay.
will do like, it's not over it, but it will throw in the shade because the sun goes behind it. So we will see. And these things here, these buckets, they're just sitting there for right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Usually I put them on the side up here so they can put this big old flower screen up and block some of the intense heat off of the tanks from the morning sun once it gets hot.
Do you want some bacopa? I think that would go well in there too.
Sure.
I forgot.
Now
what
I don't
sent
have
you.
any plants in the water yet, but it's too cold. But well, might not be. But I just haven't put any out there because I like to throw hornwort, that kind of stuff, because it does so good out there. Duckweed.
Mhm.
But I think I actually bought some bacopa yesterday. Well, Wednesday? I think I bought some. Little
You think you
plants.
bought some?
Yeah, I bought like 9 or 10 plants.
Okay.
And I picked it up, and I'm pretty sure I bought a piece of it.
Ooh, and Kelly says, I guess because of the zone that you live in, Bacopa would be perennial. So you
Cool.
wouldn't have to keep buying it or storing it.
Now,
And yeah,
immersed means what? Completely
water.
under?
No, it means out of the water, like it's
the water,
growing
okay.
from the water above the water line and can potentially flower.
Okay. Anyways, this is round 1, so
It's looking fantastic.
I've enjoyed doing it, and you know, thanks to y'all's stream on Mondays, I've been inspired.
Wet your plants. Now, this is breaking news because Mystery Snail Guardians going to become Shrimp Guardians.
But
We
she
can
had
get her
that
there.
cool tank in a box in the closet.
I cannot believe it. Just stored in tanks, nothing in it.
Blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's
And
a little
she's
all-in-one
perfectly-
tank too, right?
Yeah, it could easily be a shrimp tank. And she's like perfectly set up for other shrimp tanks because she's got mystery snails. She can just put them right in there. They eat the same stuff.
Right?
Scrimp tank.
Scramps.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to do a pond where you have the raised up glass container of some sort where you get all the air out of it so that the fish can come up above the tank. I still want to see something like that. Of course, now those ponds are completely full just about. So I just think it would be cool to look out there and see a fish swimming above the water.
Or you can do a bridge between 2 of the ponds, and then that way that bridge would be made of glass like Jack and Dan did.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
the bridge.
Well, that one there, the one tank is like 10 inches lower than the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do
So-
have bridges on the ones in the house, my 3 10-gallons, but they're solid colored PVC, black PVC. And I had to put screens in them because the bedders were going visiting.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
three
That
under
the
the tank.
bettas go hang out for a little bit and not kill each other.
Yeah, and then you look and they're, okay, this one like, no, I want the front tank. You can have the middle tank. And they would just go back and find their place when they were tired of visiting, just go back through the dark tunnel.
Would they actually like they would go back to their original tank, and that was like
If they wanted to, yeah.
very cool. So Oinky wanted to know, is there any particular type of fish that was the most disastrous with multiple guppies in the tank together with them? She eventually wants to add in others with the colony, but not yet. So the most disastrous fish with my guppy colony was guppies from a pet store, because if you don't quarantine them, then they're going to bring in diseases. It like when I started that mosh pit, I had it gone well after a couple of months, and then I almost completely wiped it out with not quarantining. Now, if you're looking for something that will hunt the guppies and kind of cull the population a little bit, platies are also pretty good for that.
And you can get lots of pretty colors.
All right, you guys. It is time for the end of week race. Get this done. Hopefully, Dr. Anthony is still in here. Good luck.
Now, what is the prize this week?
It's a keychain.
Keychain and
It's a
stickers?
keychain. And stickers, yeah. When I have now, I do have to order some more keychains. I'm waiting for the little deal to come around because about time. So those like last week, probably for last week, 2 weeks, I do have to order. So it'd be about a month probably before you get your keychain. But I do have them. Chattanooga, Ed. Good morning.
Good
But
morning,
you need to
Ed.
wait till the end of the month, anyways. That way, if that
Morning,
whoever
Ed.
gets the end of the month can get it all in one time.
You always lose with the horse race, Eduardo. Well, so the reason I did the horse race was just because Dr. Anthony said horse race, whether or not he meant horse race or fish race. I did horse race. So, I try to mix it up some. All
No
right,
matter
you
what
guys.
race it is, I
That's
haven't won
right.
yet.
I know the feeling.
Did you not get a keychain when we were down south?
No, what you think I'll remember that? Like,
Well,
remember to ask for that?
Whips World, good morning. Thank you. Carlos Diaz, good morning. Hey.
See,
All
this
right,
is,
here we go.
Dr. Anthony has a question.
I don't know.
Did he want that to come from today? Is that what?
Oh, that's right. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I totally forgot about that. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. So let me do this first and then we'll do that. And I'll just do that as a StreamYard one. Dr. Anthony, what was it for? What was the race? I mean, so Dr. Anthony is donating I forgot what it was though.
$4,000 gift card to.
Yeah, right. I can't remember what it was to. So remind me. But while you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and run this one. That way we can get out of the way and we can run yours. I totally forgot about that. Dr. Anthony is sponsoring today, you guys.
Woohoo.
Yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dr. Anthony.
Yes. Okay,
There
here
you
we go.
go.
A KGE gift certificate.
I don't know. I think that 4 is supposed to be a dollar sign.
For
Yeah, I think so, too.
$4,100.
Yeah.
Or for $100.
What is KGE?
He's
KGE Aquatics.
yeah, he has plants and stuff
Okay.
like that.
That's a new one for me. All right.
Nice plants too.
KGE gift certificate, $100 gift certificate. Woohoo! We'll run that in just a second. But let me get this one out of the way first. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Giddy up, giddy up. Got to have spurs on.
I'm trying to remember, did I even comment on a short this week?
Well, obviously, I don't think I did because my name's not on there.
Oh, my horse! Look at my horse! Look at my horse! Come on, girl! Come on!
Oh, Dee. Wait. No, Eric Wyrock. No, Christensen.
Christiansen.
Christensen. No, yeah.
And
Eric
no,
Wyrock.
won it.
Mhm.
That was-
Congratulations,
that was sixth
Dennis
place.
Christensen. I think Dennis has gotten one before, I believe. I could be wrong, and he may want another.
He won something.
Something. Yeah,
He
something.
won the Pleco thing and gave it to me. Did he not?
Okay. I don't have any more envelopes. Hang on. I'll be right
One
back.
of the Pleco pictures you had. So he does not have a keychain.
That's a lot of horses to render on the screen.
Yeah.
I like how the
Yeah.
winner is
Move, dog.
rotting
Move.
very
Prancing.
Yeah. Rest of them are still scrambling.
All right. Dennis Christensen.
I had a horse that was it was a standard bred crossed with an Arabian. So it was like 16 hands tall with white speckles like an Arabian.
Wow.
And, it did the pacing.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And I couldn't use it as Western pleasure because he could not jog.
Right.
He could try,
Didn't have
you
the
know,
gait.
okay, but once he got too slow, he would fall back into that pace gait and
Uh-huh.
disqualified us. But
Yeah,
it's very good to ride on because it's very smooth. when you trail
Okay.
riding.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Dennis.
Dennis.
All right. Now we're going to do just the StreamYard. That way everybody is in it.
What happened to Hippie John?
He said he's sorry he missed our stream last night. He's busy having a panic attack.
Oh, sorry.
Been there. it's yeah.
I
It's
have
a-
them. I get them as well. All right, we're gonna do hashtag Dr. Anthony.
We type start.
Wait, is it Dr. Anthony or Dr.
Yeah.
Dot Anthony or Doctor?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show it. That way y'all know exactly how to spell it. There we go.
There we go.
There it is. All right. Start for KGE $100 gift card. Wish I could enter. I wish I could enter. That would be cool.
I like when you do this because it
Oh.
brings all the lurkers out.
It does.
Yeah.
And my number
Oh,
goes
hey.
up. Yeah, my number goes up. And we were pretty low on numbers today. What's everybody doing today?
It's Friday. People
I
are
kept
being-
them up late.
Levi,
with
Darlene,
Kept them up late.
Carlos,
Yeah.
John McKenzie.
I'm not seeing entries populate, Jess.
I see
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
Why not?
Interesting.
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 All right, I'm on.
You picked the right stream.
Yep, I'm on.
Mhm.
Y'all stick with that. That's fine. I'm just gonna try and recapture it.
Doc. Yeah, KJE has those pink flamingos, or he did at one time.
Yeah. I have one of those.
There now.
Oh,
It's
see, there
doing
you
it.
go. 38.
Nice.
I don't know why I wasn't doing it at first.
Yeah, that was weird.
Is
That's
it
38
case
entries
sensitive?
for only 34 watching, so that's pretty good.
Oh, it should be case sensitive then.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna enter blind fish keeper.
Okay, all right, go
Let's
for it.
see.
You bet.
How would we know the difference?
You're-
Well, maybe you better do it, Jess, because I've already entered once.
Yeah,
I
Jess,
can't.
you do it, and that'll
I
be
can't.
Brendan's. You can't?
And well, I don't. All I gotta do. Well, hang on. Let me see if I can. I can maybe type through. I gotta go to YouTube.
I can log in as an alternate account.
I don't have one.
You know what? I can on my phone. I can do it through the morning show.
Oh, Matt did it. Fish Family
Yeah.
Link did it for
Okay,
blind
there we
fish
go.
keeper.
I can say I can
Okay,
do it
cool.
through
Very
the
cool.
other. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Love you, Matt.
Mhm.
Sometimes, Matt.
Well, go to your head, Matt. Okay.
Poetic song. Good morning. Mine was of the first posted. Oh no, it picked it up.
Well, the good thing about the StreamYard thing is that it will pick it up even after you set
Yeah.
up the hashtag if the hashtags are already in chat.
Right. So it could have been an hour ago and it had
Right.
picked it up.
Yeah,
That's
Matt
why I
does
like
have his wings on instead of his horns today.
Aw, how sweet.
He's got his halo on, or at least one wing.
It's Friday.
It's probably broken too, but
Oh, I was
probably
going to
can't
show
fly
you.
with it.
I was going to show y'all also. While that's still going, I'm going to show KGE. His website, KGE Aquatics, quality products for you.
KJE.
What I say?
KG. Yeah, because it's
Oh.
easy to because you
Okay.
think KG Tropicals. KG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
KJE.
Yeah, Matt,
Yeah.
we know you. Good morning.
Jungle bow, Italian bow, and twisted bow.
Contortion.
Contortion.
Ooh,
Contortion,
some of
yeah.
that.
you ought to charge 50 cents more for that name.
I want some penny ward. So all he does is plants and Dr. Basler's food, right?
He might have other stuff on
Oh,
there,
oh,
but
wait, he does have equipment.
I look for plants when I go on that
He's
site.
got air stones and pumps.
Oh,
Sweet.
see, Matt's been on a roll because he ordered so much from him yesterday.
Wow.
And then he got shrimp from Jadrin that Papa Shrimp's got the box up Monday.
Yep.
Wow. Matt, you need any guppies? Oh,
Yes,
you
fish,
guys,
decorations, Pleco Caves.
Miss Dee Dee, were you the next one? Somebody was in line for my for some of my longfin panda cories. I don't remember who it was.
Was it Skipper?
I have some I can sell now.
I think Skipper
Maybe.
been ahead of me.
Well, he had some, but they passed on when he had that bad
Yeah.
thing. But all right, so that's that. We'll go back to the race. Fist and hit stop, you guys, and run this race for Dr. Anthony. And thank you, Dr. Anthony. Good gosh, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
All right.
Oh yeah, we have a real drummer, so
Right.
We need a full drum solo.
That's what I'm thinking.
What
I
was
can go.
that song?
I can go to my drums. They're right over there.
What was that song from the 70s that everybody used to play with just the drummer solo
Wipe
part?
out.
Yeah.
But I'm not Jadrin, Matt. All right, you guys. Suspense is killing Whip's World. So here we go.
Here we go.
Dun, 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 and it's gonna be.
Good luck, everybody.
Bex!
Yeah!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Congrats,
For her birthday.
Yeah!
Right?
birthday girl!
Oh, that's
Congratulations, Bex!
Yay, big
You
C's!
won. And I guess just email Dr. Anthony, and he can get you that.
Oh,
Sweet.
yes. Matt said he
I
tried
told you to
order
get back
guppies
with me.
months ago.
I probably didn't have any at the time, but I do now. But
Perfect timing. In a month or so, she's getting her 60-gallon breeder, and she's going to need plants.
Sweet. Awesome. Awesome. Congrats, Bex. That's amazing. I'm proud of you. Happy for you. Thank you. All those together. All right.
She's very talented with typing hashtag Dr. Anthony.
So it's Bex end of month sponsor karma. I was kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, you'd like to donate it to Ed. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ed, you need to or I'm sure Dr. Anthony will know, but you two get together to get that together.
Together.
Aw.
Together. I mean, I can help, but it's just easier. I don't need to be third party.
And this is why she's awesome.
That's right.
She totally deserved that winning, and now there she goes donating it to Ed.
That's right.
Yeah, don't tell Ed to email. Ed doesn't email. We'll get it to Ed.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
You'll have to open an email to get it, but I'm sure Dr. Anthony can send it to him.
Yeah.
And Beck's Sunday, first live stream is going to be Sunday on her birthday.
That's right. Bex is having a live stream on her birthday Sunday. There will be several popper inners. That didn't sound right. We will several people will be showing up to help celebrate her birthday. And
I'm proud to be a co-host on that stream.
There you go. There you go. Put it in the physical.
That is not a bad idea, honestly.
Levi's Aquariums and Terrariums. Awesome. Mike's Aquatics and things. Good morning. All right. Go for it.
Is there any shorts links for this weekend, or does that start on Monday?
Monday.
And then
Monday,
Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I quit doing it on Fridays. It was too confusing for me to roll Friday over to the next week.
No, I got you. That's why I was asking, because I was also wondering, did we get any takers for the coffee cup sponsor or end of month sponsor yet?
Not yet.
So that's a
Not
big hint
yet.
to all of y'all out there. Hint, hint. If you would
That's
like to be a
right.
coffee cup sponsor or end of month sponsor,
That's
please
right.
contact Jess ASAP, like right now.
ASAP,
Get
right
on it. Do it.
That's right. I need some sponsorships. Hey, I'm honest.
Well, maybe you need to do a sponsorship song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm broke. I'm trying to make a living on YouTube.
I do
And
my best to try to drum up
sponsorships.
business for you.
I know you're doing great.
Drum it up.
Do have
No
some
pun
fish for
intended.
sale, but my website's down.
So what's the deal with the website? What's
So I lost mainsailsfernfins.com.
right?
So I bought Got Guppies, and spelled both ways. But in the website is Got Guppies, GOTGUPPIES.com. But I have to build the website, so it's brand new.
Okay.
And I need about $130 or a pop of shrimp to build it.
Who's
So
charging you $130?
Go check out Motor City Aquatic's website, and then you can decide for yourself if you want my help.
I feel like they have free tools online that just kind of let you like make it very modular to
like I have I think the hosting done. I think I paid for that. I paid for something. And then the
Papa
next
will
step
do it.
was to pay for I think it was like
E-commerce.
130 to do the website, build the website or something. Something was the next step, and I just didn't have that yet, and so that's what I was kind of waiting on. Yeah, so Select Pet, I could get mainsailsfernfins.com back if I wanted to pay $300.
Yep,
I'm not
that's how
gonna
they
do
do you.
No, I'm not going to do that. So,
Jeez.
I don't understand all that part, but
In about 5 years, you'll be able to get it for $9.99.
Yeah. Yeah. And Mace Hills Fur Fins, in all actuality, is not easy to. It's not user friendly, I guess, for somebody
Correct.
that would be looking for fish to buy.
Right.
And maybe if it was an all inclusive pet store, that would maybe be different if it was brick and mortar. But as an online store, it's not Google friendly at all. So, but Got Guppies is very. So, I did a little research before I did that.
you need to put that on your banner too.
Oh, I forgot to run the
old. It's Friday.
The members only thing at not there. So if I'll run the thing at the end, then I'll run the Mosh Pit song at the end. But we have still an Alex fish history and scientific news to do. And I got off on where we were at when we ended yesterday. It looks like he's flipping somebody off.
The ocean. And it totally makes sense that there would be unique species there, just like there are out in the ocean at depth. So I thought that was kind of cool. You can look at the new Lamprologus species. I was kind of surprised that they're Lamprologus.
So this is just the end of yesterday's, but it'll start
if you've been in the hobby and seen
with
them,
the new one in a minute.
But I guess they have a cousin that was able to dive really deep. So I hope that put a little smile on your face or put a little wonder into your life, and maybe we'll find some new funky fish in some extreme habitat. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good one. Bye. Monopterus wrongsaw, not with the W, not like wrong, like you screwed up. Monopterus wrongsaw, RONGSAW. So that is the newest fish, or rather eel, which is a fish, that has been discovered in India. And what is weird about this fish? Well, a lot. This is one of the weirdest fish we've ever discovered. We, because of course I was there helping, and so were you. But this discovery was of a fish about a foot long that is all blood red and almost looks identical to an earthworm. In fact, you'd be forgiven for thinking this thing was an earthworm. But it had eyes that had skin growing over it. So it had eyes at one point, and it has evolved, slowly losing its eyes, but it's not quite there yet in the evolutionary process. So there's this fish, and they found it while digging 126 yards away from the river where the water was. Well, they dug about 16 or 18 inches into the ground, and all of a sudden the hole that they dug was filling with groundwater, and they saw something crawling in it. The scientists in northern India that were studying the fish of the rivers there. And this is the region where you'd find like scarlet batis and batis and a lot of the barbs we love in our hobby. And they discovered this blood red fish, and at first they thought, okay, well, it's a giant worm, or is it a salamander, or a legless snake, or legless lizard, or some sort of even snake. And then they realized it also had skin covering where maybe gills had been. And so they looked at it and they did some MRIs and things when they got back to the lab, and they found that it had all the right bones and structures of a fish compressed down into a long shape, kind of like a dojo loach, a weather loach, or any number of rope fish and other fish that have kind of become long and elongated. But this one is even more so that way. So this is a freshwater fish, obviously, deep inland, and it's able to burrow through soil that doesn't even necessarily have water in it. It seems from the surveying they did where they found more of them, and this started back in 2018, and it only now has it gotten the name and been thoroughly and officially described. But they were able to figure out that the reason it was blood red is because it breathes through skin in its mouth as well as skin on the outside of its body. And it's literally absorbing the molecules of or atoms even of oxygen. It's probably breathing O2, I would guess. It didn't specify. But it's absorbing them through blood vessels that are super close to the surface of the skin. And it's not the only fish that does this. There are other fish that absorb oxygen from the water, but it's pretty crazy to find one that gets out of the water, can burrow through mud, sand, dirt, and even go across land probably for a while by staying underwater where it's at least semi-moist and its slime coat stays, keeps it kind of insulated like many fish do during the dry season in for instance, Africa or Southeast Asia. You see that a lot where fish will go and you'll see carp and other fish that are underneath the mud, and it's the mud's all cracked and dried, and it's the heat of the dry season, 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and they dig down a few feet and you'll see videos of them pulling out 2 or 3 foot long catfish. Well, this is something like that, where it travels in bodies of soil or substrate near bodies of water, and it allows it all forms of different mobility on top of being able to swim in water. Now, it's kind of unclear why nobody saw this in the water at some point. Maybe it really does stick to the dirt and the mud and the soil, but it's also a bit of a remote region as far as Western academic research and surveys have gone. It's not that well charted. But, I mean, this opens a whole new can of worms. Or fish, rather. And who knows what other fish have evolved to crawl through the mud and the dirt and just look like worms. I mean, if you look at this thing, it looks like a worm. I'd show you a picture, but it looks identical to a worm. It even has like a ridge section, like that kind of little thicker part of a worm that you see sometimes on earthworms. So I thought that was pretty cool. And who knows, maybe it'll enter the aquarium hobby. I kind of doubt it, but it does seem to have a really advanced slime coat and skin to deal with the diversity of different environments in which it lives and traverses. And it's not clear what it eats yet. So pretty interesting stuff. It may have a very slow metabolism too, and could be a really long-lived fish. We don't know yet, but I'm going to keep my my eyes and ears peeled on this one and let you guys know if we find out anything new and interesting about this weird worm fish of India. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Oh, do we want to watch the lineup for the live streams? We can do that while we are
I'm going
waiting.
to say yes.
Yes. Well, whether you want to say yes or not, guess what? It's going to happen. Oh, I didn't share it right. Let me go back. Share. I was too quick on the draw. And now for the weekend streams, starting with the Friday lineup. This is an Eastern Standard Time. Started off the morning with the Aquatic Morning Show at 10 a.m. on Names, Tails, Bird, and Fins. At 12, it's My Fish Tanks Aquatics with John. And at 2, it's Afternoon Chat Delight with Rico State. At 4:30, it's the Lefty and Ed Variety Show. At 6, it's Stay Fishy Friday. And also at 6, it's Cold Water Aquatics. At 7, it's The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, Alex. At 7:30, it's Hippie John the Fisherman and Big Whistle Aquatics on Hippie John's channel. At 7:30, you have Aqua Malik. At 8:30, Father Fish. At 9:30, it's Friday Night Live with LRB Aquatics. And concluding the Friday night lineup is In the Den with Big Tank Hank at 11:30. And now for the Saturday live streams in Eastern Standard Time. We start the morning off with the Saturday morning cartoons with Shanna and Jason at 10 a.m. Next up is Saturday morning live with Jimmy P's Aquariums and Ben Ochart, both at 12 noon. At 1, you have Mob Guppy. At 2, you have Steamy McStreamy with Stephen and Jenna P. At 4 p.m., you have Families and Fish Keeping with Lady Metalhead. At 6, it's Sherry, Mississippi Hippie. At 7, it's Discus Talk with Tammy. Eight, you have Fish Room Fever or Chattanooga Ed or Rico Stan. One of the 3 at 8 or all of them. At 9 is Enter the Fishy Matrix with Glassbox Hero and Fishy Biz. 9:30, Benny's Aquatics. At 10 is Aquafunk Live. At 11, She Paints with Pam and Bob. At 11:30 is Glitch Aquatics with T and Aqua. And that concludes the Saturday lineup. And now for Sunday live streams in Eastern Standard Time. We start the morning off with the easy stream on Degenerate Fish Keeper with Jason. At 11, it's Mike's Turn to Aquatics. At 12 is Sunday Brunch with Mike's Aquatics and Reptiles. And at 1 is Sunday Sharpie with Sharpie's Fish and Phantoms. Sunday Stream with Brienne's Fish Fam. It's at 3 o'clock. Aqua Malik at 4. At 5, it's Science Gal Aquatics with Carrie and Jesse. At 5:30, it's Father Fish. At 6 p.m., it's Skipper's Aquariums. At 7, it's Q Aquatics with Susie Q. At 8, it's Tea and Fish Mafia on Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles. At 9, it's Sunday Night Stream with the Danikins, Kitty and Danny. And at 10, it's Atkins Nature Aquariums with Ian and Mindy Cat. At 11:30, it's Fish Fit Reptiles and Aquatics with Brennan. And that concludes the Sunday night lineup. And as always, Matt, Liquid Zoo, thanks for making this information easy to find at fishfam.link. Have a great weekend, everyone. Catch you in the streams.
You're so pleasant through the whole thing, Dee Dee.
You know, though, yeah, I have to gather what I have like the day before. Whatever's out there at the time, just what's going to come up.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I had 2 phone calls back to back from doctors.
Oh, nothing bad, hopefully.
No, So when they pulled my teeth, they left some pieces of tooth, and one of them is on this side, and it's still even bumped out a little bit, and it's too big of a piece for me to wiggle out and off or whatever. So they're gonna have to numb it or whatever and get it out today. And I needed it. I tried to call them yesterday, but it went to the voicemail and they didn't call me back. So I was trying to let them know that they're going to have to deaden it and everything to get it out today prior to me coming in. That way, when I got there, it wasn't this was just a follow-up. We'll have to make another appointment. No. I'd let you know before I'm coming. This is what we're doing. So, yeah. But, and then I have another doctor's appointment at 8 Monday morning, but that's the one that I have every month. So, and I usually make it back in time to start the show. So, or be right after the show starts. So, anyway, that's,
Steven, wake up.
Why?
So, okay, interested mind real quick before we end. Papa Shrimp, how my brain cannot wrap around how if I own the .com, the domain name.
Yes.
How do you take that and make a website with it?
You have to have somebody else that's doing that for you. Like usually, who did you go through? GoDaddy or
yes, GoDaddy.
Okay, so you go through GoDaddy, and then they also give you the option to have like e-commerce, which is basically your store.
Okay, so that's what is the 100 and 30 or
and
whatever.
Then you get the ability to edit your website and customize your store
Okay.
on GoDaddy.
Yeah.
And that's the part that usually it depends on how they have it set up, because I
Okay,
used
Matt.
GoDaddy, but I had Shopify. So Shopify was my e-commerce store, and Shopify is real easy with its website designer to put all your products in there.
Well, now GoDaddy, hang on, I'm just pulling up. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Basically, when you pay for your .com, you're paying for it to be on a server.
Yeah.
And then you got to put all the other add-ons, whether it's cash register, shipping options, e-commerce, or if it's just a like a video media website. It's different kind of quote unquote apps that you use
To build it.
I mean, I could, if I had to, I could code it from the bottom up, but usually it's much easier.
So like here, does it show in it? Is it showing it? Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let me do this. Okay. So gotguppies.com.
Yeah.
Wait, hosting business. There we go. No, maybe it's that one.
Well, I hate to drop out before the show ends, but I do have to get back to work. Got some stuff to wrap up at work before the weekend. But thanks for having me up, and thank you, everybody. And I'll see y'all in the streams this weekend.
All right, Steven.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
man.
Steven.
All right.
Later, Steven.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good weekend.
Y'all too.
Right now, what I'm looking at, Jess, is just the IP address and URL. Nothing else.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
really a website yet. It's just
No,
a
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. That's the part I haven't paid for. I would have paid for it if they would have let me pay for it monthly, but they won't. It's paid monthly, but you have to pay for it all at one time.
Yeah, correct.
And I was like, well, that ain't fair. So
See, now there's where you get your tools to add on to your website, whether you're going to do the e-commerce professional is the first one. And that's how
Right.
you start building your store on top of that URL or web address.
well, now yesterday it gave me well, we don't have to do this on here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll help you out, Jess. We'll figure it out.
Because it's not showing me what it was showing me the other day, which was real simple. The plans, and I bought the hosting. I think it was the hosting, but it still wasn't the website building. So
Right.
because it was too much. I didn't have it right yet. I don't.
Yeah,
And,
Usually
way over me.
it comes with
So-
a basic website editor, usually.
point your domain to your Get Gills store.
I can see.
Okay, we'll see. We'll talk. We'll see.
Yeah, everybody's running off anyways.
Yeah, Miss Susie Q is live. She didn't
I was
mean to go
fixing
live, but she is live, so everybody can run over there, please. And let's continue to have a good Friday and a good weekend. Thank
And my
you for
fish
the
tanks
super
Aquatics
chats and
is going
super
up, too.
stickers. We love you guys. Have a good weekend and happy birthday, Bex.
Bye.
Bye.
I love shrimp.
I know shrimp too. Matt does too.
Flaco Cat, where the funk you at? Mr. Flaco Cat, funky Flaco Cat.
Why you wanna treat me this way? Why you wanna treat me
Mr. Blanco. Driftwood Rider, Ultimate Hider, Algae Eater, Good Tank Cleaner, Nocturnal Feeder, Good Breeder, Mr. Blanco Cat, you funky Blanco Cat. Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco. Where the funk you at? Mr. Blanco. Funky Blanco Cat. Tanks on, 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 eating high, eating high, eating high, eating high, Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco.